Dave. My brother-in-law. He had asked me a loaded question a couple weeks ago, and I haven't been able to figure out the best way to answer him. Um, I know I am bound to get things wrong, so bear with me. Alright, so, favorite character? Well, again, as the title explains, it is a very loaded question. Depends on your playstyle, and my playstyle very much varies a lot. Uh, there are seasons to the end game to Diablo 3, and right now we're on season 24. Well, that one gives us, more options and rewards than the last season. So, you see that dragon I have behind me? Well, that dragon was a reward for the last season, 23. You could get these special bonuses and rewards by completing seasonal journeys. So, I am on Slayer. I got a couple of things left to do. So, but when you complete all chapter 4, you get the wings, which are these guys. Let's see. Go into your inventory, and then your cosmetics. Go into wings. Oh, as you see, I got quite a couple. I've been playing for the last, let's see, I think a total of 2 or 3 years total. Tom got me into and actually understanding what the seasonal journeys are all about. So, this is Mercy's Gaze. Kind of gives you a metallic thing. This was a couple seasons ago. The Wings of the Crypt Guardian is what you get with the Necromancer. And the Prime Evil Wings is what you got. I know people are going to correct me, but probably from a season, 2 seasons ago? Honestly, I don't really remember how I got those. But anyway, these are the wings you get from completing Chapter 4. All the chapters of the season journey. You get the Fiakla gear. Multi-wing. It's pretty cool, but it distracts from the gameplay, in my opinion. Ultimately, what you want to do is you get a portrait frame. Oop, get a portrait frame for doing that one. No, right. Okay. When you complete all of the season, this season 24, you get a pet. That's pretty badass. Anyway, when doing these seasons and whatnot, the whole point is you start from scratch. You don't get the benefit of your other characters or your stash. You start absolutely from scratch. If it is, like as if you're a brand new character. But, like I said, this is end game stuff. So after you finish the campaign and you are done finishing it, you've done multiple characters, you've done your stuff, you do play your seasonal. Because seasonal will give you additional rewards, it'll give you equipment and whatnot when you do the game. Those equipment will, when the season ends, goes over to your mailbox.
Doesn't our friend ever tire?
So
I've hardly
any
seen her rest
and
since we met.
all items
Now
that
you
you have
know why
gathered during the
angels and
season
demons fear the
will,
Nephilim,
at the
boy.
end, will show up for all of your characters on your account. And then all of the items and whatnot that you've gained by the end of the season will be available to all those characters that you have, and can nitpick all of the items that you've gathered and farmed and gotten. So that way you can make the ultimate barbarian or the ultimate wizard, you know. So, right now I'm running a personal build on a barbarian. And I do have an ethereal weapon. Okay, so ethereal weapons are weapons that you get only during during a seasonal journey. They're very hard to come by. They're very rare. It's kind of like finding a. It's not as hard as finding a primal, but it's harder to find than an ancient. So you'll be. I got this one when I was level 10. It's been a while. But if you notice all of the skills and all of the bonuses for it, even though I got it at level 10, the plus 100% damage to all barbarian skills, ignores durability loss, reduce the damage of enemies by 25%. Now this is my favorite part. War Cry and Threatening Shout causes an avalanche and earthquake. Avalanche and earthquake both deal 700% increased damage, rounded up. This thing has gotten me into Torment 5. And then some. I have the Mage Fist, which gives me fire skill. Okay, I've got the Mantle of Channeling, which works with my Whirlwind ability. Okay, and I've got the well, I don't have the entire set of Immortal Kings equipped. Instead, to bypass so that way I could keep this weapon and that weapon. Okay, because the set for the Immortal King requires a two-handed weapon. If I equip that, then I lose both of what I'm using. So, oh, and wells the hands there. So, anyway, the Ring of Royal Grandeur, come on, reduces the amount of items needed for set bonuses to a maximum of 2. I just got this last night. I was so... it took me quite a while to find it. Anyway, to get Ring of Royal Grandeur, if your set requires it, just play Act 1, Bounties. So while you're in the seasonal set in your journey, you have, you go to this guy, and he'll tell you the bounties you need to do. See at the bottom right, you have 5 bounties, exclamation points. Complete each one, and you get those rewards, plus a whole bunch of other stuff. Because when you complete the bounty, all 5, you got those rewards that you see at the bottom right. But you also get a Hodrix, what's it called? Anyway, it's in here, and it goes right here in the treasure. And Horadric's gift will give you a whole bunch of items, plans for equipment and jewelry and random equipment, but Ring of Royal Grandeur will drop Act 1 only. So, when you finish a bounty and it's done and you haven't gotten it, then you'll have to restart. Completely quit and restart and do it again until you find it. Your drop rate for Ring of Royal Grandeur will increase for every torment level that you're on. As you see, top left, torment 5 right now. I mean, I'm not that great, but I'm doing pretty good, I think. Alright, so also with the seasonal journey, you get Kadala.
Let's see what happens, shall we?
So when you complete Nephilim Rifts and Greater Rifts, I think, yes, Greater Rifts, you get what I call Kadala Cash. Kadala Cash, whatever, you can redeem for certain items. You know, each one costs different. If you notice there in the bottom middle, it's like pants. Also, the weapons are the most expensive. 75. So you spend your $1 cash. Let's see, what do I need? Let's see, I have Mage Fist. Well, there really isn't anything I need. So I'll just show you how it works. Okay, so select, select. She gives you something random. And I mean, it's really random. The other thing and whatnot is that when you finally unlock Kane's Cube, it allows you to extract a legendary power. So that way you can have one weapon, one armor, and one jewelry set of whatever extra powers you want to put in your character. I believe in the campaign you do unlock that too, but in the adventure mode, it's very highly recommended that you get that Kane's Cube unlocked right away. The other feature of the seasonal journey is the Nephilim obelisk. You got two types. The Nephilim Rift, which you can do immediately as soon as you want to in seasonal journey, or you could do the Greater Rifts, which you can only do, I believe, after 65. You might be able to get into it at 65, but I can guarantee that once you hit 70, the Greater Rifts open up. Once you pass 70, the Paragon, your levels change. So you're 70, that's what it'll show on your character. But your after that, it turns into Paragon levels. So over here in Paragon, I'm 90. I'm almost 100. But this will allow you to distribute points into other stats, making you even more powerful. Like attack speed, cooldown reduction, critical chance, resist all, and all that stuff. Oh, and the other benefit of doing a season is that when the season is over, whatever maximum Paragon level that you have will carry over to every character that you have before. So, said, I've been playing this for a while. My maximum, I have a 776. And see, it carries over to all of your other characters. The Crusader was my first that I did. And I think the maximum I got on my Paragon was 300, something like that. I did a couple Wizards in one season that got me up to 500. And the Monk is what got me to 776 in the last season of season 23. Ivanka really fucking ruled it. Alrighty, so my point is, with the introduction of the seasons, my favorite character, well, I would say my least favorite is the Witch Doctor. She doesn't have quite a few builds available online. The Barbarian does a pretty good job. The Crusader's the slowest. The Demon Hunter just runs through everything nonchalant, but if he gets hit, a decent amount of good hit, then he will die like instantly. The Wizard is area damage galore. She could kill groups of people like you wouldn't believe so fucking fast. Which leads me to the Monk is the fastest in my opinion. Y'all can be wrong. I could be wrong. But the Monk has been by far a pretty fast character. It can run through rifts in like under 5 minutes. No problem. The Wizard is about the same. You really gotta watch out for those fire explosions, those fat bastards, what I call them. They're those two explosions and poison explosions from plants. Those three things, if you're gonna play a wizard, is what you really gotta dodge. Because even one hit from one of those explosions could easily kill you. But the area damage of the wizard, fucking phenomenal. Oh, it's great. It's fantastic. But the monk is overall good with extra speed. So this season, though, I chose to go with the barbarian. So, give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. So, we are going to run like I said, I was on Torment 5. I show you what this guy can do. Now, half of her abilities is well, lay down the damage and run away. They'll die eventually. But with the set that I've got on, it allows me to have Call of the Ancients on at all times. And
more fury,
which are my guys. That's my weapon. That's my whirlwind basic attack. Activated my Wrath Berserker. Now I do 4,000% increased damage.
Need more
Smile on
time.
me.
What a monstrous creature!
Not ready yet.
How tastes your fear?
Yeah, when you really get this going, oh god, non-stop death.
Our opponents may be strong, but
Still
You know,
recharging.
and it's funny too, the monk is even faster than this. When you get a really good build on. Oh god. Ugh. I went the wrong way. Yeah, those double damage orbs you always want to pick up as best you can. Skip a couple, that's fine.
You cannot stand before me.
Need more time.
Yeah, most of my skills though are fire. And that's where the Mage Fist
Still
comes in.
recharging.
Mage Fist increases my fire damage. Like quite a bit.
Not ready yet.
You know, you pass guys up, no problems. We want these guys with the rings under them. Because they will give you
Still recharging.
the spheres,
To hell, dog.
these guys. That will increase your greater rift gauge in the left there.
The ancient smile on me.
These pylons give you random bonuses. I am impervious to all damage.
Not ready yet.
Doesn't last very long though.
I will not be denied.
Need more time.
So anyways, how's Mr. Buddy doing?
Full
And
guides
Amy?
my hand.
Hope is doing good. She's going through a rough spot, and I wish the best for her. I do think her situation is really hard. I know. I think about her every day. But I feel, you know, she's gonna pull through it. I know she will. I do worry, but I mean, I know she's gonna do it.
I will not
Not ready yet.
denied.
Oop. Get the globes. Oh, So I want to tell you. Okay, so that meter on the left,
I need fury.
if you want the bonus,
Still recharging.
there is a bonus reward if you can complete the rift
Not enough fury.
within the time frame before that line on the left. See, it says 9
Need
minutes.
more time.
Kathos guides my hand.
If you can complete the rift before that timer ends, you get an additional reward.
The Rift Guardian is
Still
here.
recharging.
Oh yeah, and the boss. This guy is usually hard. That was really easy. Holy shit. Alright, so at the end of every Greater Rift, you get Ursha. Urshi.
I'm skilled at clarifying gems.
You get these special gems, which are absolutely amazing. Anyway, you pick out your gem that you want. I'm not really, I don't have any spots, you know, in my jewelry for any of these just yet. But if you get them to 25, then you get that bottom requires rank 25. So this one is gain 1% cooldown reduction per stack of swiftness. On top of the 4 stacks, 15 stacks of swiftness, making you even faster. So, Legacy of Dreams allows you to, while you have no set bonuses equipped, every legendary item you have equipped increases your damage dealt by 30% for this current. So when you upgrade it, it's now 33.75. And this bonus is doubled for ancient items. Oh yeah. So Urshi will upgrade your stuff. 4 times, I think. Yeah, 4 times. If you don't die. If you die it once or twice, then you get like two times upgrades. So you always want to shoot for that 4. Don't die.
I'm returning to town.
Anyway, so we will return to town. See if we have any new stuff, which looks like we do. Go over here to the blacksmith, salvage the crap, and repair old stuff, or our current stuff. And that is not an upgrade to what I've currently got. Got homing pads. Ooh, I'll save that mustache for later. And I got a new gem. Marinade. Teardrop with the 50% chance to hit the swine and never smite. No. That's more for the Crusader. Okay, so go over here. Nope. Move that. Oh yeah. Deposit gems. Yeah, we've already got Ambo's Pride, but I'll save it anyway. Homing pads. And that was ancient homing pads. Ooh, yeah. And we should have 0 inventory. Sweet. Paragon. We got 1. Oh, I highly recommend always doing resist all first as your max for defense. Then once that's maxed out, then you could go to your other stuff.
Excellent.
Tato smiles on me.
6 minutes, not bad. See on the top right, or bottom right. So, on conclusion and whatnot, I don't really have a favorite. I do have a least favorite, which is the Witch Doctor. I mean, the monk, the barbarian, crusader, if you want to be tanky and with a group, the wizard, necromancer. Well, I mean, my only complaint with the necromancer is if you've got the lack of bodies around to explode or use or whatever. Then things become difficult, like against a boss. The necromancer then becomes, well, fairly difficult, especially if it's just you and the boss. And there's no bodies to pull or anything. So necromancer is, it's good, but it's challenging. The crusader's the slowest, but the most tankiest. I don't think in the crusader, I don't think I've ever died. With the barbarian, same thing. I don't think I've ever died, but it's a sweet spot between fast and tanky. Then you've got the monk is among the fastest, especially oh god, I don't remember what it's called. When you ring the bell and the giant bell drops, if you make a build based off that, that one is, and you in your Paragon you build up area damage. Oh dude, that the monk is super fast. You could get where I'm at right now with Torment 5, and you could do a Greater Rift like I just did, level 22 Torment 5, in under 4 minutes. If you've got the right gear and the right setup, it is fast. The wizard has got the best AoE, which also makes it super, super fast. Between its hydras, its lightning damage, and cold damage, and getting the right build and everything, really, really makes the difference. So, but the main focus of this was endgame. If you're still doing the campaigns,
Don't you miss me? Just a little?
you know, enjoy it what you got, because I mean, it's a great story. But I mean, once you get done with the story and you really want to get in starting this season, that's when the end game really starts. And you could do your bounties. You know, they're simple. Each one takes about 2 or 3, maybe there's one in Act 2 that could take like easily 10 or 15 minutes. It's crazy. Because it doesn't show you where you need to go, so you just go, maybe I'm going the right way north, or maybe I'm going the right way south. I have no idea until until you get close enough, and then it shows you where to go. But yeah, it does take a while. It's not exactly my favorite bounty, but you complete those bounties and whatnot. You do your stuff.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
You do the Nephilim rifts that gives you death's breaths. You do the bounties to get these to get these resources. Okay, so starting from top left, that scroll is Act 1. Bounties completed. Then below that is the butterfly wings. That's Act 2. Below that is Act 3. The next column, what? I really don't know what to call it. It looks like a face, but that golden face dude is Act 4, and then the bottle is Act 5. Bounties. You complete those bounties, you get those resources. You get those resources, and then you get Death's Breath from doing Nephilim Rifts. It's complicated. A little bit. But if you're able to, then you can extract the power of the yellow. So this one, casting a lightning skill charges you with lightning, causing you to deal 835% weapon damage, blah blah blah. If you put that and extract your power using Kane's Cube, then you can choose it from here. It's a secondary kind of weapon slot. It makes your character very powerful. So, in retrospect, you get Death's Breath from Nephilim Rifts. Okay, you get the keys for you get the keys for Greater Rifts. Use the keys to do a Greater Rift. The Greater Rift gives you greater rewards, lots of drops, lots of stuff. And then you do the bounties. Act 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get those, and then you can extract legendary powers to make these put into your 3 slots in Connie's Cube. So, your weapons, your armor, and your jewelry. But Connie's Cube could even do even more. You can reforge a legendary. If you have a legendary item you like, but you don't like its stats, you can totally rechange it to something totally different. If you have a rare item that is yellow, you can upgrade it to a rare, which is very useful if you're trying to find your build's gear. It gives you a second opportunity to find it. And then you can there's a lot here. You can discover discover it on your own. I don't use I don't really use the bottoms much. Just these top 3. Anyway. So, right now, I would say the Barbarian is my favorite. Doing pretty good. I need to get the, waist set. And quite a few, but they're very rare and hard to find. So, guess what? I get to farm. Farm, farm, farm. And then I get the pieces. Make myself even stronger. So that way, my main character here. Where is she? My other main barbarian can be upgraded. And that's the whole point of seasons. Well, let me show you Brienne. She could do Torment 16. Which is the maximum torment, by the way. She's got Remorseless, while both Wrath of the Berserker, Call of the Ancients are active. Hammer of the Ancients deals 2. Hammer of the Ancients, Wrath of the Berserker, Call of the Ancients. And see, she's already got the Immortal Kings to set, but I bet you if I could get the Waste... What is the name of that? What's it called? Oh, it's called... the Wrath of the Wastes. So, it's got 6 pieces to it, and then they also want me to find Squirt's Necklace, and Mortrix, Brace, Lamentation for its a belt. I already got Focus. I need Restraint for the ring, and an ethereal weapon called Gimmer Shred. It's a flying axe weapon. I don't... Like I said, the ethereal weapons are very hard to find. Very rare. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty fast. You know? I could do a Nephilim remover.
Are you strong enough?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Impossible.
Time to test my skill.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's been a while since I played her.
No way.
She's what I call my Super Mario.
You wilt against my blows.
So, anyway, yeah. And man, you see that? I'm sorry, but the whole Super Mario thing is freaking hilarious. Smash, 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 smash. I thought that was fast. Well, the monk and the wizard are even faster. They gotta be careful though, because they are super soft. The barbarian can be pretty fast too, as you see, but has got more armor, so it lasts longer, but it may not be as fast. But yeah, dude, the monk and the wizard are super fast. Like, mind-blowing. Anyway. That's my response to your question. The Dave, I hope I have answered it.
I won't do that.
Bum, 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 bum,
I will
bum, bum,
not
bum.
be denied.
I can't.
You can. Yes, you can. Ooh, there's a big guy.
I have been hit.
Die.
No way.
Let's see here that my ancient's not doing anything. Look at those millions rolling off. Still not doing anything.
I need healing.
Oh, whatever.
The ancients smile on me.
Yeah, so... Anyway.
I need to go back.
Woo.
Not ready yet.
I swear I'm gonna end the stream here in a second. Oh, you actually saw me die. Alright, so I'm not perfect. I'm trying to make her better. Oop, wrong button.
I need healing.
Yeah, kill me. Anyway, alrighty. I hope this answered a few of your questions and actually explained the seasonal journey to you. Get the seasonal journey through and whatnot, and you can make a main character even better. That way your end game is even stronger. It could be even more godlike. So, alrighty. Well, I love you guys, and you have yourself a good day or night, and I wish the best for you guys. Love you.